Yeah, welcome back. Welcome everyone. Yeah, so where are we? So actually, I want to make just 10, as per our plan, it should be 10 videos, right? But I'm going to make one more extra video, okay? Just not to overwhelm you with a single long video, okay? Which I have already done. Sorry for that. But now what we are going to do is like, we are going to discuss few more closing thoughts, okay? So it can be any when it comes to any library or any external thing or new things, right? This should be one major concern. So browser support, I told you already that we are going to use native ES modules which came recently. It has pretty decent support when it comes to modern browsers, but what if your customers are using old browsers? What's going to happen, right? So we will discuss, we'll talk a little bit about browser support. So regarding browser support, I'll leave all these links down, okay? This is a awesome tool called caniuse.com. So here we can check for browser support for anything. So I'm checking browser support for JavaScript module via script tag, okay, which we have used, right? So it has pretty decent support. Don't care about Internet Explorer, it's no more, it's dead already. And when it comes to Edge, it's above 15 and above. Sorry, it's above 15. It has support for above 15. Firefox, Chrome, not too much red, but again, if some of your customer base is using Opera Mini or lying in any of these red lines, what should we do, right? And you can also check, I'll leave all these links below, okay? This is for dynamic import, which I didn't show you, but pretty much all the libraries work this fashion, okay? So by default, okay, Vite only handles syntax transforms and does not cover any polyfills by default, okay? Because Vite is assuming you are using native ES modules and your browsers are modern browsers, okay? But what if we'll not, it's not good thing to leave the legacy things also, right? Like what if my customers are in legacy browser? So there is one awesome plugin, lightweight awesome plugin called plugin itself, plugin legacy, okay? So what this does is it provides all the what to say that I'm missing that what is it all the polyfills, okay, all the required polyfills for your old browsers, okay? This plugins provides us, so we solve that problem also. There is no problem with browser support, okay? You can definitely uh, use this plugin white plugin legacy, okay, and provide out of box support for all the older browsers also. It's not that heavy too, okay? So that is, when it comes to browser support, already we are up to the mark, okay? We can definitely go into it. And if you ask me what are the limitations with it, it has no inbuilt TypeScript validation. Okay, what I mean by that, it will your TypeScript files that it has out of box support for TypeScript, but it will not validate your TypeScript. Okay, why? Because nowadays VS Code and other popular editors itself have that validations, right? So what the teams are suggesting is that when why don't we provide? If you want, you can always configure it, right? So they are not enforcing it by default. Okay, so it has no built-in inbuilt TypeScript validation because that is taken care by ESBuild. Okay, and no proper jest support. This is something which I saw myself as a little drawback, okay, because I mostly write unit test with jest. You might also. So actually it has, okay, it has support for jest, okay. There are plugins for that, but it's not 100%, okay. And we doesn't care about AES link. If you checked my like our previous Vue CLI wrapping or create React app boilerplate, it has support for ESLint, right? But they didn't enforce it. Why? Because Visual Studio Code comes with that, right? Why don't we have? If you need, you can configure it in your project. Okay, so it's more like will not enforce you anything by default. You can have it. So these are some limitations. I didn't look these things at the limitations, but I'm just making a note of it. Okay, and if you ask me, is Vite mature enough, right? Can we use it in our project? This is also one question, right? It's just 1 year. Can I use it in my enterprise project at all? I'll give you a few reasons. One is it has first class support for Cypress test. So you can go and write Cypress unit test, and if some tooling like Cypress, okay, which is very old, is providing support for Vite, then definitely it's something worth noting, right? Then Storybook, I don't know like how many of you will have idea about Storybook, but Storybook it's very popular tooling, and Storybook has exclusive support for Vite. Okay, I'll leave one article, okay, which explain that. You can take a read later. It has support for Vite. Okay, these are some minimal reasons which we have right now, but definitely you're going to get more reasons in the future. Okay, because things are going on. And regarding just, I'll leave this link also. There is a GitHub issue open, and people are working on it. And it's still open, but I suppose this will be closed in a month, maybe. I'm expecting. Okay, I'm closely following this thread. You can also follow this thread so that if you are writing unit test with Jest, please follow this thread. And once that's done, you can it has support now itself. Okay, I didn't mean, but I'm talking about the stable support. Okay, so who is using it? I'll leave all these links below. Okay, few people are using it. Okay, there is one. This is something called a stack share. Okay, I'll leave this link. So it will show you like who are using Vite in their projects. Quite few companies, like 8 companies, reportedly using it. VGift, SEO.2, Cambridge, Prime, Coursera. Okay, I agree. These are not that popular, but then, oh, it's just 1 year. Yeah, folks, right? There is a lot more coming up. So I'll leave all these things. Okay, I'll also leave a link for few more articles. Okay, and just not to limit you with my talks. Okay, I'll leave few more articles. One story. Definitely, I'll suggest you to read this awesome article. I don't know who written it. So this person, right? So they in their company actually they migrated their existing project from Vue CLI to ESPL, sorry, Vite and ESPL. Okay, so it's a 150K LOC code base. Okay, it's a 3-part article where he explains everything in a very detailed manner. Like right from, you'll also know how to migrate your existing projects and what are the caveats in that. He explained it very detailed. I'll leave this article link also in the description. You can take care of it. And few more things. There are few more things. Yeah. Now let's come to the conclusion. So should we use it? I don't know. Okay. Even I am exploring with you, but it's definitely worth exploring. Okay. So go explore it. Try converting your existing projects to it. Try migrating it. Try creating your new projects with it. Let's experiment. Okay. Don't stay on the safer side. It won't be that interesting to always stay on the safer side, right? So let's explore. And if I happen to explore something like migrating a huge code base from a Vue CLI or Create React to Vite, I'll definitely make a video on that too. Okay. Until then, yeah. So you can like I myself love staying active on internet. So you can definitely contact me via LinkedIn. You can reach me. You can write to me via email. Okay. I do check all my messages and all my mails. Okay, I may be late, but I'll definitely love to connect with more folks. Okay, and if you are already an expert, okay, if I and you can like support me with more inputs, please reach me out, write to me. Okay, we can collaborate. Let's learn together. And thank you so much for staying this far, listening to my talk. I know like I'm not that expert in making videos at all. In fact, this is my first time I'm working on such things. So thank you so much for the support and the support which I'm assuming you will give, right? Yeah. So let me know how it went, okay? So that I can do more things. It will definitely encourage me to do more things. And thank you. Thanks a lot. Do write something to me. I'll definitely read all the messages and all the comments for sure. Thank you. Yeah. How about contributing to Vite? I'm on it. I'm already exploring things, and if I happen to do something, I'll definitely share with you. Okay. Thank you so